Peaceful Dungeon. This is the best app on Android for video games that I've played. Here's main character, the warrior, is the easiest character. He has special perks like identifying strength potions, and he has more strength and stuff. So this is the first level. See, if you've beaten the third boss on level 10, then you have the Tome of Mastery in your backpack, which of course you're going to use if you have it. So you click on it, read it, and then you have the option of being a gladiator with a combo bonus after hitting people 3 times, or the Berserker, which is a low life damage bonus, which I picked the Berserker. And you're going to wander around the level, and here I found a potion, and because I'm a warrior, I'm able to identify that it's a potion of strength. So I'm going to go ahead and drink that and get my strength up so I can do more damage. And here is a first room with enemies. There's 2 rats. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a spear at the rat, or a missile weapon, and do a little damage. It's always good to back through doors so you can attack them with a surprise attack when they come through the door. And then I just ran in and killed the other one. And then I grab all the rich stuff and get out of there. Go explore the level more. And I'm just wandering around. There'll be lots of rooms and doors. Some of them will be empty, which is a bummer, but you want to check them all because there's sometimes really good items that if you miss, you just be cursing yourself. So I've made a habit to check everything that I can. Here's another rat, just kill that. Another rat with a potion in the room. Ideally you might find like a weapon or armor with plus 1 attributes, or maybe magical attributes. These are root seeds. They're very useful. This one is a armor buff, and so that's the end of the first level. You'll just use this. You can take the seeds in your backpack and then you can throw them on the ground, and then once you walk over them you get the perk. And this is a sad ghost. You'll find him on the levels 2 through 4, and wherever he pops up, he'll ask you to find a dried rose or slay a super rat. And here's a locked door. You're going to have to find a key to get through the locked door. Here's one of the rooms with a scroll and food. And you're going to want to watch out for traps too. This is a poison trap. Walked over it, and then there's poison gas, and then the sad ghost gets in my way when I'm trying to get out of the room. Sad ghost just kind of wanders around until you get him his stuff. And here I find his dried rose and the key in the same room. You find the dried rose from killing someone that has it, so I give him the dried rose, and I select the ghost's weapon, and then I check out what weapon he gave me. He gave me a dagger with no plus attributes, so it's just garbage. I go into the locked room, and there's some potions, and then a potion maker, and I found a potion of strength, so I'm going to use that right away. And you can throw, if you have 3 seeds of any kind, you can throw them into the potion maker and it'll pop out a potion. So this is the level 3. I'm going to check out what this scroll is, because sometimes it's an upgrade or something. You want to use those right away, or at least on a weapon and armor that you want to use them. There's a scroll of identify, so I use it on the blue potion, and it ends up being a potion of liquid flame. And I'm not going to use that right now, obviously. I can use that to burn down doors and catch enemies on fire and all kinds of stuff. So I wander around. Here's a weapon. It's a quarterstaff, which is not identified. You can use it, about 20 times and it'll identify itself. But I have a scroll of identify, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And it doesn't have any plus attributes, but it's stronger than the sword I'm using. So I wander around. You're going to watch out for these guys. These are crabs. They're pretty strong. They move fast and attack twice. Here's a tomb in like a graveyard room. If you open up the tombs, there'll be gold or items, and ghosts will pop up all around you, which you can't hit. So you want to retreat through a doorway and attack them through a doorway where you can hit them, but they killed me. And that's basically how the game goes. And there's plenty of levels and more surprises. It's a highly recommended game.